When we pushed out the last bit of our strength and exhaust ourselves at the gym, and when we squeezed out the last drop of our mind and burn ourselves out at work, have any of us ever stopped to think, oh, am I trading my longevity for this? In Taoist history, Zhuangzi once warned us about training our vitality both in body and in mind. His view runs sharply against modern common sense. Emotions, workouts, arguments. He questioned all of them. Why? Well, Zhuangzi's best friend Huizi, he had the same question. So one day, he went to ask Zhuangzi, are people originally emotionless? Zhuangzi replied, yes. Huizi pressed further. But without emotions, how can we still be called human? Zhuangzi said, the Tao gives us our appearance, heaven gives us our form. How could we not be called human? Huizi continued, if we are called human, how could we have no emotions? Zhuangzi replied, the emotions you mean are not the emotions I mean. What I mean is, we should not let our likes and dislikes harm our own bodies from within. We should follow nature instead of forcing ourselves to boost our vital energy. Huizi asked, if we don't boost our vitality, how can we keep our bodies healthy? Zhuangzi answered, the Tao gives us appearance, heaven gives us form. Do not let your likes and dislikes harm your body from within. From here, Zhuangzi's warning becomes clear. He was not opposing strength, movement, or health. He was opposing strength that goes against natural limits. Today, this looks a lot like modern grand culture fitness. Training 6 days a week, chasing ultra-low body fat, drinking protein shakes non-stop, pushing through exhaustion, and lifting even when the body is clearly asking for rest. They call it no pain, no gain. But the body knows the best. Sore muscles are not a badge of honor. They are the body saying, that's enough. Zhuangzi opposed mechanical training, overtraining, and any workout pattern that violates the natural rhythms of the human body. In his view, that kind of fitness damages the body more than it strengthens it. To put it simply, any training that goes against the Tao and the natural order weakens rather than nourishes life. Just look at the bodies of ancient warriors, not the Hollywood Spartans, but real historical fighters. They didn't chase dry, shredded muscles like modern bodybuilders. Instead, they carried both muscle and fat to generate power and maintain energy. It is natural that one should have both in balance. If we extend this logic further, Zhuangzi would likely be suspicious of modern competitions like the Olympics. Higher, faster, stronger, training for health or survival skills. Wonderful. But many athletes push themselves to extremes in pursuit of results, damaging their bodies and shortening their careers. In nature, even animals know how to conserve energy. Lions, for example, rest most of the day and move only when necessary. They do not waste vitality proving strength. They preserve it to survive. Zhuangzi's point applies here. Unnecessary exertion goes against the natural order and slowly wears down the body. Zhuangzi's warning goes even deeper than just our body. He told Huizi, do not let your likes and dislikes harm your body from within. By saying that, Zhuangzi was not only criticizing unhealthy physical behavior, but also unhealthy mental behavior. He continued, now you are letting your spirit flow outward and draining your inner vitality. leaning against a tree to lecture endlessly, or dozing off against a weathered parasol tree when tired. Heaven gave you this form, and yet you use it only to argue with me about your hard-done white rock theory. For a moment, it seems Zhuangzi was worried about his friend's health, but then he shut him down completely. He was basically saying, you don't care for your spirit at all. You just wear yourself out arguing nonsense. The lesson is clear. Protect our spirit. Don't waste our vital energy on unnecessary conflicts. Overall, Zhuangzi's warning on body and mind was about how to preserve our vitality, as it was given by the Tao and heaven, thereby keeping the loss minimal. Physically, no pain should be self-imposed. When the body is forced to strain, vitality drains outward. Mentally, no pain is truly inflicted by others. When the mind clings, fixates, resists, and argues, the spirit leaks away and vitality is quietly wasted. Body strain and spirit leakage are two faces of the same loss of vitality. So my takeaway: next time when my mom gets annoyed and starts going off on me with all her many lectures, I will need to say, Mom, you are hurting your body. Please keep calm and take care of your health. Honestly, who can really argue with their mom and win? So please, keep calm and take care of our moms. Or take 1,000 steps back. Keep calm and protect our own health, and do not argue with our moms anyway.